Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rogues Gallery.
Welcome back! We missed you. We love you. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're here. We're ever so slightly further forward than the last time you were here. Our computer crashed during the last recording session. We didn't really lose much of anything. We cooked some food, died a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, I died like almost 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm close to death.
Yeah, you're pretty close to death right now. What a time to be almost dead. Right, and then you helped Addison with a very unorthodox
Oh yeah,
thing.
just sort of made a little Y-wing, stuck it right there, and it
Yeah,
worked.
Yeah, and this is when the computer crashed.
How's the president standing? Oh, yep, there
It's slowly falling down the hill.
Don't worry, we got it
Perfect.
all in place.
Just needed to survive until you could start the cutscene. Look how dirty that looks now, with the giant staples and haphazard rope.
Yeah. $20. Nice.
He's a good dude, this Addison.
Meaty rice ball, double nice.
He's giving you his meaty balls.
I want to look.
Put those in your mouth.
And a puff shroom. Okay.
Yup.
Now I'm going
Always-
to touch the shrine.
Always worth. Oh, there's a chest over there on that rock.
I see it.
Yeah, it's just kind of worth helping him. Plus, they're kind of fun. I like it's just a tiny little puzzle, but I like the little bite-sized puzzle just out in the world. Can you grab it with your brain? No? I guess you have to make a platform to stand on. Oh, you can use these spikes. You can stick them in anything. You just put it on this platform. You can just kind of insert them into any surface. See?
Ah. See.
Stick him there, you can just let go, and he'll stay there. And you can put that platform on it. And then you can levitate through the platform. Or, I guess not levitate. Pass through?
Phase.
Phase through the platform. Phase clan through the platform.
Yeah.
Oh, is it close enough, though? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Try that again. Wrong one.
Oh, wait a minute. I can just move it with that in it.
Yeah, that was what I thought you were doing. Maybe give him a turn. Like rotate it.
I got it.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I suppose. Maybe not, though.
What? But I'm right here.
Apparently it wants it in a slightly different position. Gotta be able to come at it very straight on.
It was straight on.
No. No. Just gaily forward.
Okay. Alright.
Ooh! Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Alright, come
Time
on,
to do a shot.
Goatsy. Climb all up in Goatsy's hole. His goat hole. Yeah.
No.
You should have, yeah, you have not seen the image.
I don't think I want to.
Can I show it to you anyway?
I mean...
It's just a butthole.
I don't... Yeah, I'm good. Setting a timer.
It's only a butthole.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more of it than you would expect to see.
Yeah, I don't really like seeing much of it.
I don't know, I don't mind. One might call me a fan, even.
I'm more of a legs girl.
Well, yeah.
I like them legs.
If you gave me a choice, I'd go with legs.
Anyway,
Yeah, right? Anyway,
I don't know what you're going on about, but...
you joined me. Don't judge me.
Oh, I will.
Very good judge.
This too.
It rotates that thingy. You need to make it back. You need to make it baseball back.
Okay.
Do you not get what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
Okay, go down there where the ball and everything are.
Oh!
Why?
I expected him to jump and do the thing, but he didn't jump. He just fell off the edge.
There's a lag.
There's lag.
There's a little bit of latency on our video. So you can stick a thing on the face of this thing that's in the ground here. That spike. And there's sticks over to the left.
But how does it swing?
The yellow thing that you hit up top rotates this thing that's stuck in the ground.
Oh, this thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Stick the spike in the face of the thing. And then attach something to the spike so you can hit the ball.
Well, I'm not used to this mechanic yet. It's my first time dealing with it. Yeah.
You can hit ball bats. Interesting shaped baseball bat. Just doesn't really need to be very long. The thing I made was ridiculous. It involved the platform from the thing that you wrote over here. It was a lot. It was very extra. Okay, so hit this. There you go. Now you see what it do. Nice try. Dude. Way too late. Like astonishingly too late. Like, how dare you? Too late. You hit the shit out of that thing.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. A little sooner. A little sooner. Keep hitting it at the same time.
I keep forgetting at what time I hit it.
Damn it. Oh!
What are you saying damn it for?
I just like cursing. I love saying swears. Oh yeah, if you go back down where the thing is. Take that spike. So you want to move that out of the way so you can get the chest. You gotta hit that thing over the side there.
Right.
So the easiest way to do that is put that spike on the back of it and then stick it to the thing above it.
Ah.
Or on the front of it, I guess. But you need the spiky part sticking out so that you can put the spike in the ceiling. You with me?
I think so.
You feeling me? You got it. There you go. Now you can hit it.
All right, here we go. Go. Here we go, folks.
Here we have some Gogurt. Now this one's nice. You're great at that one now.
I did it. Did it in one.
Nailed it. Ooh, pretty good. Very close. I don't know that this uses durability, just like hitting these Zonite devices.
Yeah. Which I love.
Yeah. So, very nice thing to add. Very polite. Good to Nintendo on that particular mechanic. Maybe not in general. They do crummy things sometimes.
Yeah, but you know, every now and then.
Nobody's perfect. Sometimes people are off. Come on. Oh, you nailed it.
There we go. I did it in one.
Got it in one. First try.
Hawkeye. The favorite Avenger, apparently.
Favorite Avenger, best Avenger.
I mean, I'd say he works harder than anybody else.
Yeah, he's almost competent enough to be like with this group of superhumans. Okay, so you're a giant green monster fueled by rage. You're a super soldier engineered by the military.
You're a god.
You're the actual god of thunder. And who are you? What do you do? I shoot bows real good. Do you belong here? What about her? Oh, she's
Bye.
She's a spy. She's a former USSR spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the most irreplaceable.
What about him? Oh, he's a super genius playboy billionaire that made a robot suit that can basically do anything.
And refuses to let anyone else use that technology.
Well, he sells it to the military.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's like the whole
Does he?
second movie. Yeah, that's
Oh,
like the whole
right.
second movie. What do you think War Machine is?
I thought he stole the suit.
War Machine is the military's
Yeah.
Iron Man suit.
And he took the suit without Tony's permission.
Oh, yeah, I guess that.
And then they
True.
and then they managed to duplicate it based on that.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Is that in the comics, though?
I don't know.
I haven't read the comics. All I remember is I watched the shit out
Holy
of the
shit.
Iron Man cartoon show from the 90s. It had the dopest theme song. Very typical 90s, like way too epic for, even though it is like a superhero show, like hardcore. It's very almost X-Men in quality.
Mm-hmm.
Just like somebody screaming, "I am Iron Man! I am Iron Man!" That's the theme song. It's very, very good with like the craziest fucking guitar going through the whole thing.
I did not watch that one. I did, however,
Shit out of
have
that one.
the Incredible Hulk cartoon on DVD.
Oh, I watched the shit out of that one too.
I loved that one.
I was all about the Marvel in the 90s.
Oh yeah. I've also seen several live-action Hulk movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
I say live-action, but I mean Lou Ferrigno,
Oh, those ones. Well, who doesn't love Lou Ferrigno?
right?
I met him at a convention.
Yes, you mentioned this once.
Well, yeah, but I haven't mentioned it to the Rogues.
Oh, that's
The
right.
Rogues know not of
Let
me
the
meeting.
rogues know.
Yeah, so I was at a convention in the Southeast years and years ago, and I was waiting on my partner at the time to meet me back where we were. I was out. Let me try that again. I was at the meetup point before everybody else, and it just so happened to be like on the edge of where the celebrities were sitting for autographs. And it was pretty late in the day on, I think, the last day of the convention. And Lou Ferrigno was just sitting at his table. Nobody at his table. And I was like, I'm broke. Spent all of my money on anime memorabilia. But I'd love to say hello to fucking the Incredible Hulk. Also, I was a kind of a fan of the King of Queens, and truly my favorite part of the show was Lou Ferrigno.
Who did he play in that?
He was their neighbor. He played Lou Ferrigno.
Right.
He just lived next door to him. But yeah, I always kind of loved Lou Ferrigno, and I was like, whatever, worst case scenario, he'll be shitty, and then I'll just, not like Lou Ferrigno anymore. And I walked up and I said, hey, you're really great. This is going to be silly. I love the Incredible Hulk, of course, but I really, really enjoy you on the King of Queens. And he laughed and said, well, that's actually really good to hear. It's a great show, and it's a lot of fun to make, he said.
Aw.
I'm like, oh, Lou Ferrigno, you're so nice. And I said, have a great day. Thanks for being so nice. And he's like, you too. And that was the exchange. The briefest, chillest little moment with the Incredible Hulk.
He's actually a chill guy.
Made my day. Made my day. The Incredible Hulk, super chill.
Alright, so here's
Super
how I
sweet
get
guy.
up to the tower. Gonna hurt. Anyway.
Fucking Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're watching this. I'm sure you're not watching this, Lou Ferrigno, but you probably don't remember me, but hey, love you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hope you're doing good.
Probably wouldn't recognize me. I looked very different.
That's fair.
But yeah, that was me. How you doing, bud? Oh yeah. Now you're talking. They're good swords.
Now for my double-handed one.
Give it a nice beefy something.
I want to try this. Is that something about this making it whip-like?
They do it a little stretchy. I think the blue one might also have an element. It might be water. Nope, it just does the stretching.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so weird.
It is pretty weird. It does extend the hitbox on it, though.
That's good.
It does what you would expect it to do. Look it! Robert Coblin!
All right.
Hi there, I'm Bob Coblin. Welcome to Bob Coblin's Used Cars and... Oh, God. Oh, God!
Ah,
You didn't run. You just, like,
I tried to.
casually walked away. Oh, were you actually dashing?
I was holding down B.
Oh, okay. Didn't look like you ran. I was judging your play. I'm so sorry. Did
Again.
you just eat a radish?
Yeah.
How could you eat them? That's a waste of a radish.
I like radishes.
But you can
I like radishes. I will eat them raw.
You can use one radish, any type of radish.
I only have 6 hearts.
Oh, with nothing else, and it will be a full restore of any amount of health.
Ah,
Since it's it's just like the stamina increase, stamina level increase.
thank you, Sidon.
He's more supportive than
Anyway, it was right there, and it offered to fill me up with just what it was. So I took advantage of the opportunity. Life provided an example.
You got
Life
Chickaloon
provided-
peanuts.
That is true. But those only give a quarter each.
You ate a radish.
Oh,
got
get
food.
over it.
You got meat skewer. Wasted a radish.
I will waste whatever I want to. Watch this.
Oh,
Let's
God.
see. What
No.
should I waste now?
No.
Or should I just drop
No.
and never come back?
No.
Maybe this?
No, that would be terrible. I'd be so
Oh.
sad.
Yeah, should I just like
Don't. Oh, no.
just drop this and walk away?
Oh, God. Oh.
Nah.
Okay, good.
I do actually want to use that to something.
I would imagine you do. Is it worth the bit?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Clearly it wasn't. Oh. You're gonna show me. Oh,
Holy
God.
shit.
Oh, I was sure you could die.
I didn't though.
Oh, come on. Oh, God. That was close.
Roasted acorn, nice.
Slightly better than a unroasted acorn.
Anyway,
Anyway.
gonna head and eat that thing that Addison gave me. Because, you know, Addison makes some really great food.
Addison does make really great food. The thing about Addison. The thing to know.
is this joke too meta?
I don't know. Have we said my name very many times?
I
on the
don't
show?
think so.
For some reason, we really haven't been focusing on names. Probably important, but eh. Yeah, I love that you can do that.
Ah,
Well, I thought you were going to teach me a lesson.
God damn it, stop reminding me. I honestly just forgot. I was like,
No,
new
no.
item.
No, I want you to feel the pinch of this particular lesson you're teaching me
Oh, I will.
about how you're playing the game. Oh God, that's a lot of people. You may need to explode that guy in the armor. I don't know if the big hammer ball will do it. But I also don't know that it won't. It might. Oh, it does work.
Yeah, looked like rock armor. You. Oh, that doesn't.
Oh God. Whenever you fight those guys, they also drop, yeah, there it is on the ground, a piece of armor that's great to put on shields. Woo! Woo! Almost. Fuck you, buddy! Oh God, that's a terrible camera. Oh my God, Angle.
I'm having fun.
You survived.
Yeah, that's why I didn't let that witch take my heart. Also, we found a witch in the last episode. She took my heart, said, I'll either give it to you or exchange it for energy, and I was like, because I hate her.
That whole bit is gone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. We did like a whole bit with her voice and her being an inappropriate grandmother.
Inappropriate.
We kept saying she was racist, but
Yeah, I never did. I don't like. I didn't want to make her
Oh,
racist.
god damn it!
So I didn't. But
You just kept saying she was racist.
she, even though I don't need to explain. And she's not really a witch so much as the rock that lets you redistribute your health and mana. Or your health and stamina.
I know that's not the right.
The anti-goddess. That shit.
Keep accidentally picking this up.
I know.
I do want
The
that.
bit is gone.
The bit is gone, but I will not forget it.
You might as well just use it to something. Big 30 stick. This is stick thick.
He's got a little hand on it.
I glued an arm to it.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna grab you. Anyway, is that big guy still up there, or did Sidon kill him? 'Cause I don't know what's going on. I got distracted.
Yeah, Sidon didn't ever show up, and the big thing didn't. Oh, there they are. Didn't ever come down.
Oh, yeah, he's still going.
Oh yeah, he's almost finished up that armor guy. Whee! Whoa! Whee! Howee! Fuck your face, dude! Ah, there it went. Shoot her in the ass! Ow,
Oh,
my
wait,
ass!
let's see.
Gonna get her with the old zappies.
I don't even know what I can
The
do.
fireys. You can shoot anything. Splashies.
Fire.
Fire! Ow, my ass is on fire!
Thank you.
Oh, the thing broke off your stick.
That's fine.
Your little grabby hands. Fuck you! They're very stuck on the stairs.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think this is, yeah, they're broken there.
There we go. All right, I won, and the horn's over there, so I'm committing. Goodbye. All right.
Hooray!
I'm winning. I'm winning at life.
All right then. It was one of those armor pieces from the guy you blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely thought for a second you were gonna hit those barrels.
I was certain I wouldn't.
What were you?
Absolutely. Positive.
Very certain of yourself, are you?
Oh, 100%.
Oh wow. 100%?
Now, had I had the hail sword equipped still, I would have misjudged it, and I definitely would have blown myself to bits. Again, another thing that we missed in that last episode, I tried to throw a rock on the ground. Turned out when you throw rubies on the ground, they just fucking explode.
Yeah, she exploded herself very, very aggressively.
Oh yeah, I died. It killed me.
Insta-died. It's a very violent kaboom.
It is. But now I know that.
Yeah.
And now I might use it by time.
Yeah, it might be helpful. I don't know if it's a bigger kaboom than a bomb. It kind of looked like a bigger kaboom than a bomb.
Yeah, because I was using the bombs. Although, I also didn't throw any of the bombs that close to me.
Yeah, you were trying to throw it nearby so you could fuse it. It's really hard to know. Ooh, what is that? What's this? What's this? There's something in the air. What's this?
This is an island, don't you care?
I wish to go right over there.
We're doing our best, folks.
What is?
What's that? It's blue! It glows!
It's blue. It glows. It's coming up the cord. Math. Who knows? I'm falling to the floor.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
You have a laugh like a Canada goose right now. I broke her! Holy shit, there's a ton of geese outside the window. What's that? Are you beckoning her to fly south for the summer? Or fly north for the summer? Wow.
We're pretty far up north. I assume we'd fly south for the winter.
Yeah, but it's not winter time.
Yeah, but I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, right.
Anyway, what I wanted was over this way.
Go to it.
It's on the other side of this cloud.
Be with it. Be one with the cloud. I'm glad the clouds in this game don't look like they're made of farts, like they did in Skyward Sword.
That thing.
Woodward's Word.
That's what I want to get to. How do I get up there?
I don't know. Is that part of a different map segment? Well, there's a burb. You took a while to activate your parachute. Maybe you could actually get to it if you did another jumpy jump.
I don't think
Although
so.
I'm thinking maybe a different map segment. Open your map super fast. Oh yeah, that's a different map segment.
This one?
Oh no, that's it right there.
South Hyrule Sky Archipelago. Archipelago.
An option I can think of is there were those little islands right below where you jumped up. You could put, you could build a balloon or something on there. And then
What's
fly
in the
up really
Colosseum?
high. Take a look. Maybe safe first.
Maybe also,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just, investigate. The Colosseum.
Oh. Was that a three-headed dragon?
Maybe.
Look at it light up in the lightning. God, that's so fucking cool, isn't it, Sidon?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking dope. Thunder Gleeok. So Gleeok are some of the enemies in the first Zelda game.
Yeah, I remember.
They're just fucking back.
Couldn't remember their name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The bosses in some of the dungeons, I guess they're called in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have beaten this guy.
I don't think I'm ready to.
I do not believe you are ready to.
Oh.
Although he's got a hell of an aggro range. But he won't come out of the Colosseum. I have beaten that one. I was very proud of myself when I beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard. It's fucking
Oh
fun.
shit, oh shit.
Oh, he did follow you.
Or at least shot at me.
That stings quite badly too. Don't let him hit you with that. You won't survive.
Flying. So
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Get
Oh,
to
he
fight
flies.
a dragon at some point.
Oh, he flies. There's more than just him too.
Oh, of course. Do I have any electric attacks?
The scope and difficulty of this game are just bigger. Just bigger. There's just more. Those things are hard. Those things are way harder than any of the bosses in the first game.
That's excellent.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, will they attack them? Holy shit, I didn't even know that.
One of the loading screens says you can do it in the first game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says that they don't have any protection against bees,
Woo!
so they hate them.
I'll be danged. Good thing they had a camp right next to it. Oh dear. Ooh, perfect. Fist smash! Fist smash fever! Do do do! Ooh, two-hander.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey.
Nice!
Way to go.
Solid assist, bud. There's boxes, there are. Beautiful boxes. Boxes full of arrows, they are.
Ow.
Oh god. Chopped your whole butt off.
Sidon, what happened to that assist?
I'm sorry, I was picking my nose.
That happened.
Just getting up in that shark snoot I've got. I was giving it a poop.
Do sharks have mucus? Marine biologist, go!
No, probably not. They don't have sinuses.
Anyway, oh right, I needed to pause
Why are you pausing?
because I need to make a balloon.
Oh, go back up. No, before you do that, go back up to shoot up into the sky. There was a little island on the thing in the sky. Oh, you already took it out. There was a little island like right next to where you went up. They were right in front of you. When you went up.
Went up
in front of the tower.
From the tower?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Waste of a balloon.
Well, I don't know how to not drop it once you select take out.
You can unselect from inside the menu.
Well, that would have been nice to know about 10 seconds ago.
Well, you did so many things so fast.
Well, I'm a gamer.
Hardcore elite gamer, duh.
Keep up.
Okay, shoot back up into the sky.
Okay.
Whee! Shooty shoots.
Okay, and this time it doesn't do the recordy thing, so I might actually be able to start flying sooner.
Okay. So there's the island right there.
This thing?
Yeah. There's another one right there. To the left. This one might be a little small to build something on. You're not. Okay, crack open that there Zonai inventory.
Ah.
You have, you got a little cart. So bust out the little cart and put a balloon on either side and just let it float you up. Although also the wings and some fan might work.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you just need to get closer and in the direction of it, and then you can, the glider will still glide. You don't have the control surface. But that's fine. You can still steer the glider even with just like hitting it. Oh dear.
Nope. There it goes.
Oh no. Oh god, grab the...
No, why would you open that?
There's a thing in your powers menu for the map now.
That's what we always wanted.
Well, sure.
Nope, there it goes.
Oh, grab it. Nice save. Yeah, just leave it on its side. Yeah, I was thinking this island might be a little small to build something up.
Okay.
Maybe step back a little bit. Yeah, I can give it some space there. Alright, take that guy out.
Oh, can't take that out.
Not enough space. Go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. Nailed it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And
Stick that bad boy on there. Perfect. Okay, he stayed. Perfect.
Alright.
Everything is good. Nothing is going wrong. You can either put... Oh, no! Okay. No, it's good. So you can either put some wood in there. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Okay. Yeah, I would climb back up onto the higher part and drop one of the fire things. You have a fire breather? Is that a... There you go, yeah. Oh, he didn't fall off. Stick that in the middle. Perfect. Give it a thwack. And up you go! Hooray! I kind of love these.
This is wonderful.
It's really it's really fun. So one of the reasons I like to do the wood instead of the flame emitter, I suppose, is because it does not use Zonai power.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll go up way longer. Although the Zonai and flame emitter is way faster. Oh yeah, you've got batteries and stuff.
Yeah.
You've got large ones even, which will make you infinite for a little while.
Nope.
Jump! There you go. Now you'll get plenty of altitude.
Now... I have to get over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah!
Will it remember that I built this? I remember
it
my
will.
blueprints or
You
whatever?
can even favorite it.
Ah!
It won't remember it forever. It goes through, I think it saves like the last 30 or something, but if you favorite it, it'll keep it. Oh, yeah, you don't really make much headway doing the skydiving thing unless you have the guy suit.
Ah. And then I've got some stamina.
Wing
food,
suit.
So I'll
Oh,
make
okay,
it.
good.
Excellent. Oh, did we not set the timer?
Oh no, absolutely not. I thought you set one.
Oh, I did set one.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
We
we'll
got
make
about
it to
5
the
more
island.
minutes.
We'll make it to the island and maybe do the temple, but there's kind of a bit to see on it.
Oh, good.
This one's a big one of the bigger ones. There's a big 3-dimensional puzzle and a big rock golem guy down there.
Oh, I see him moving around.
Have you fought one of them yet?
Not yet.
They're not that bad.
I fought a Talos.
They're scary, but they're honestly not much harder than a Talos.
Okay.
They're very similar. I was terrified of the first one I saw. And to be fair, like, they'll one-shot you pretty happily.
Oh, yeah. I've only got 6 of them.
Yeah, he'd be happy to one-shot you, but they're really not this. I don't know what's going on with the end of this here.
There's a button?
I don't know. No, I guess not. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Look to your left. Use that power again.
Oh.
The same shape as what you're standing on.
See.
Something. Oh yeah, you need to activate the shrine over there. Oh, there's a gumball machine too. See that green rock? That is. Oh no, go to that thing. Yeah, you need to get that green rock back to its goatsy arms.
Gotta get back. Oh, here. Gotta get back to Daddy's arm.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, okay. I see.
So you need to rotate the thingy with your mind powers.
Mind power.
I love the Dazzle Fruit. You haven't used them very much yet, but I am a huge fan of the Dazzle Fruit. I usually use the Shock Fruit all the time, but this basically is all of the things I like about the Shock Fruit, but it doesn't shock me. It's just like turning anything else with the Ultra Hand power. You just kind of rotate it around. There you go. And give him a... the old Twisterini! Hooray! Yay! I think these are very cool too.
Yeah, I like them. This big old... Move the world!
Yeah, a giant piece of world that you can manipulate.
Look down there.
Indeed.
I'll get that in a minute.
Indeed you will. Those are very exciting to get. You can kind of wrap them around the arms.
Oh, that's fun.
It's very good.
Hi, birds. Hi, birds.
Ooh, Sunday Lion. Definitely worth farming Sunday Lions. And I like that the hardy radishes are kind of mostly up here.
Yeah, this is a good place for them.
Well, there's, I think, also fewer of them, which is meaningful. Because if I'm honest, there was too much health increase food. And those fucking durians.
Yeah.
Oh my
those
god.
durians everywhere.
Just, you could go in there and without really planning to, we just like wander through the forest or the jungle and then come out with 80 of the damn things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wandering through. I wasn't trying to acquire 80 durians, but I do have now 80 durians. Guess I'll make some absurdly overpowered health food. And then it trivializes all of the difficulty.
Yeah.
This game is, it feels
more balanced.
Evolutionarily, yeah, balanced. It's just so good. Nintendo, I'm here for this. Keep making sequels of your dope games. Look at Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Everybody's favorite of that pair, not everybody, but loads of people's favorite of that pair is Mario Galaxy 2. They come up with the idea, they fucking perfect it.
I threw the rock.
You did, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It picked it up and put it back in the front.
Yeah, it's like, you made it through the gate, that's fine.
You meant it. You meant to do that. Ooh, are we gonna do the shrine now, or are we gonna find out what the shrine is next time on?
I kind of figured it'd be one of those. You did it. You already.
it is.
You unlocked by.
You basically just go in and pick up an item.
Yeah, I was just gonna pick up the item, and then I do like that amp.
I do too. Do you want to get the chest before we leave, or do you want to get the chest next time on?
I will get the chest next time on, and we'll do this whole little island. Yeah,
okay, good.
I'm just gonna grab this little orb. Oh, this is number 5 in my inventory. I need to upgrade at some point.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun. Did you think?
Woohoo!
Raru's brushing.
Raru!
Raru.
Raru!
This is Richard Nixon's favorite game.
Ooh,
because
diamond!
He loves to say Raru.
It's so stupid.
Yes. Yes, it is. You're 100% right. All right, we're up to another one. We're
All
making
right.
very slow, but occasionally steady progress.
That's
Here-
my style, bitch.
Here in Tears of the Kingdom, y'all, I love you so much. I'm so happy any of you might be listening, and I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Here at the gallery.
We did, yeah, we did
Well,
it.
you didn't pause.
I did.
Or you-
I
did
was
pause.
trying to.
Bye.
Bye.